Hi guys, it's Tim again from Launchpresso Digital Marketing, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create seasonality adjustments in your Google Ads account for anytime you got a future event around sales or promotion. A seasonality adjustment is an advanced tool that informs smart bidding of an expected change in conversion rates for any future events like sales or promotions that you may have coming up. Right now, they're only available for search, display, standard shopping campaigns, as well as performance max, using bidding strategies such as target CPA or target ROAS. And a small side note, apparently they're available, they're in beta version for app campaigns, but I won't be covering that in this video today. And before I take you over to my screen, if you're seriously looking to optimize, scale, and squeeze every little bit of juice out of your Google Ads account, but you need a little bit of help to do so, reach out to me personally. I'll be more than happy to take a look at your account. Check out the link in the description below or the first comment. Go to my site, fill out the contact form, and I'll be in touch with you and see what I can do to help. And with that said, let me take it over my screen now. And here we are in my test Google Ads store for my test Shopify store, CheapCampNet. So firstly, we need to come to the left-hand side under Tools, come under Budgets and Bidding, click the drop-down and come to Adjustments. We can see here we have a couple of options under the adjustments, seasonal, also exclusions, which I'll cover in a future video. You would use this option if something went wrong in your account and you don't want Google to include it. Just mentioning that as a side note. But when it comes to seasonality, it's all about letting Google know in advance about what's going to be happening within the account due to a sale or promotion. And in the example today, I'll use Black Friday, Cyber Monday, as it is coming up soon in 2024. Those dates are November 29 to December 2nd. So I'm going to let Google know that I'm going to make an adjustment during that period as it's within 1 to 7 days. As you can see here, that is the short event that we do have in the account. And it's important to note that Google's mentioned that seasonality adjustments may not work if you use them for extended periods, like more than 14 days at a time. So definitely bear that in mind. You can always click the Learn More button if you want to find out a bit more information about that. Okay, so let's get to creating a seasonality adjustment. There's two ways to do it. Clicking the big blue plus button here, or you also have the option here to click and create one. I'll click the blue plus button for now. Now we have two different adjustment types here, budget or conversion rate. And you can only pick one of these for each adjustment. So unless you're expecting a massive conversion rate difference for whatever reason in your promotions, I'm not 100% sure if you'll need to stack these adjustments, one being budget, another being conversion rate, like for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, for example. But for this video's demonstration, I'll go through each one and show you how they're created. Okay, so let's give this a name. We'll call it Black Friday, Cyber Monday, additional budget of $100 per day. Whatever budget that you are allocated, you state that in here. You also have the option to giving a better description. And you can see here some of the examples that you may use. Now, moving on to start time, we'll select Friday the 29th of November. We'll start that at 12 a.m. Depending on when you're planning on starting your promotions, obviously make the adjustments as necessary. And we'll end it on December 2nd at 11 p.m. at night, for example. Also important to note, budget adjustments need to be 3 days or more. And depending on the time zone of your account, it will state it here. Mine's on Eastern time when I set this account up. And further to note that the next time that any of our campaigns will be eligible for a budget adjustment will be on or after the 2nd. So it's a whole week after the end of this particular adjustment. And I believe that's the case because the machine learning has to take that into consideration. So let's select our campaigns and we'll select the brand campaign. It's important to note that you can only select campaigns that are live. And the average daily budget amount that we're going to increase by is $100 per day. And with such a large increase, it's important that you may need to click twice to confirm to save. So we'll do that, click save once, click save twice, and then we'll come up with our confirmation for the new seasonality adjustment, double check the details, and then click create seasonality adjustment. All right, and then it's come up here like so. So we can see that upcoming to that seasonality adjustment period, it's going to increase by $100 per day from $1 per day between the start and end time, and it will revert back to the $1 a day at the end of it. Now, if you need to make any adjustments to that seasonal adjustment, just need to check the box and click edit, and it'll bring you back in and you can make the adjustments as necessary there. You can also remove it should you need to as well. Sadly, you can't pause it. You can only edit or remove. Okay, so let's move on to creating an adjustment type for conversion rate. So I'll select that radial, give it the naming convention. I'm going to be using the example of conversion rate of 5% from 2.5%. No need to give any descriptions here. You can if you need to, as mentioned earlier. We'll give it the same dates of November 29 at 12 a.m. to December the 2nd. It'll probably be okay at 12 a.m., but just to be sure, I'm going to give it to 11 p.m. Under the scope, we can select the different campaign types. Good to note that video campaigns aren't available. Even though you may have videos available in your Performance Max campaign, seems that that's the only workaround. You can uncheck all those campaigns and select the individual campaign types if you wish. You can also select individual campaigns, which I will for demonstration purposes. You can, and again, you can only select enabled campaigns, select done. You can even select here what kind of devices that you want this adjustment to happen on. For example, you may expect mobiles to have that adjustment. You can select that one on its own should you wish. Now, conversion rate adjustment, reading this verbatim, to enter an estimate based on the expected conversion rate changes. For example, if you expect the conversion rates to increase by 50% during a 3-day sale, add up to 50% conversion rate adjustment. This adjustment will help you optimize your bits. So not only you can do it for expecting an increase, you can also, if you're expecting a decrease. And as I've stated that I'm hypothetically expecting a 100% increase from 2.5 to 5, I'll state 100% here, and it gives you an example from 5 to 10%, should that be the case. And once you've got that stated accordingly, hit the save button, just confirm the new seasonality adjustments here with those details, and then click create seasonality adjustment. And you can see there, we now have both seasonality adjustments in place for our Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which will automatically come in effect during those dates. And if you found value today in today's video, please follow along by hitting subscribe to stay up to date with all my future videos that I'm coming out with. And please don't forget the offer that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Reach out to me. I'd love to see how I can possibly help. And if you're a Shopify store owner, I have something special for you. You can get a free download mentioned at the end of this video. Please stick around for that. And with that said, thanks for watching and bye for now. If you'd like to boost sales in your Shopify store by increasing your average order value size, check out this link in this page here in the description below. And you're more than welcome to download my free PDF here on how you can implement those strategies for your store. And also keep an eye out for my course that's coming up. I'll be sharing all my SOPs in there on how you can set up Google Ads for Shopify and more. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video.